You all know who we are at this point.
Hold
So,
on,
yeah.
I'm not done with socials. Hold on.
Okay, okay.
I'll be done in like a little bit.
Gotcha.
If you're already on YouTube, could you just see the live react? No, the live notifications. Well,
Yeah,
Hmm.
if you've subscribed and turned on notifications.
There you go. There you go. Oh, I think this is the most amount of pictures I set up for tonight. But hey, worth it. Do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do. Just to let you all know, some of my books are going to contain, a good amount of gore, So there you go.
I just got a lot of gay people this time around.
There you go. And Austin, what's your books going to contain?
we got the same shit. Oh, I don't think, I don't think, I don't think, thinking of your books have like mine don't.
Gotcha. Okay, I gotcha.
Oh, I guess I have gore too, since Marvel Zombies. I didn't
Oh, I
remember if I did
also
an issue or
kind of
not.
have gore too. I also kind of have gore.
We
Man,
expect you to have gore though.
with
Yeah,
Christmas
you'll see
around the
what I'm talking about in a little bit.
You mostly
man,
do get in gore.
with Christmas around the corner, you'd think we would go
Well,
less
well,
on the
well,
gore
well.
on
I
our
actually have a
topics.
Christmas issue. I actually have a Christmas issue in our lineup tonight.
Ooh,
My own
same
book,
here
not
actually.
whatever the fuck you're doing.
Same
It's
here
not even
actually.
Christmas yet, man. I'm not doing one until it's close to Christmas Day.
Well, I mean, to be fair, in my book, it's only going to be a one of two issue sort of book. So if Image plays their cards right and they know what they're doing, they would release the second issue before Christmas. So yeah,
Anyways, yeah, I'm ready when you guys are.
gotcha. Anyway, all right, let me just get started for us. So, welcome, Compact Live, the news and reviews of the week, audience. You're hearing me, Cryptid Seeker 415. Hey, I'm just sipping on some tea, all right? So move on.
Oh, my turn, I guess. Anyway, bricky wall. Yeah, y'all know the intro.
Yep.
like I just said, you know the intros. I'm past all the witch.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
I'm Richter, also known as the Witch of Jotunheim, pronouns they, he, and I can't stop winning. I keep on winning.
There you go. And together we are the Fanatics, here to bring you the news and reviews of the week's audience. And our
Supposedly.
special and in our special Tuesday nights, we bring you the reviews. What do we have for you tonight? Some Wiccan discussions, a little bit of story time with Santa. Supposedly somebody saw Santa. And there's some Marvel Zombies discussions here and there, some Infernal Girl Reds out there, and a night of terror thanks to Briara. Or sorry, Briar.
Briar, what the fuck?
Oh, sorry, it's nighttime and it's like 20 degrees in my area at this point. So give me a break, audience.
I'm
Being
not giving
alive
you
is
shit.
hard.
You know how I feel about Briar.
Yeah, give me a break, audience. Going live is hard. So anyway, we also have a thing called socials. You do them, which
Yeah, well, subscribe first of all and turn on notifications if you want to get reminded, and not follow our Twitter. At Comic Fanatics 69. We post
Mhm,
bi-weekly mostly. Sometimes you get a special third, but most of the time it's twice. Cause
mhm,
you can only talk about shit for so long. Anyways,
exactly.
you can find me on my Twitter at Witch of Jotun with an E instead of a U. You can find me on my TikTok and Instagram at witch_of_Jotunheim. My Tumblr, Blue Sky, and Letterbox are all under North Star Aria because I can.
Mhm,
You can also find me on Ko-Fi at Witch of Jotunheim. And if you want to commission me for some cool art, hit me up on my socials, mostly my Instagram, maybe TikTok, but mostly those two. If you
mhm.
want to find Austin, just draw his face specifically on a brick wall, and you have to recite the incantation. I will not tell you what it is; you'll just know. Isn't that right, Austin?
That's right, witch.
Exactly. And Cryptid's just sipping on some tea apparently, and Jake's
Yeah,
dead.
there you go, audience. There you go. So I guess with that out of the way, let's move on to the books of the week. So,
Well, hi
which
guys,
your
it's
boy, your boy. Mhm.
you guys ready to talk about some witchy shit?
Yes,
So we're
I
talking
read this
about
book.
Wiccan Witches Road issue 1.
Mhm. Just
Yay!
just to let you know, which I also read this book too, and I have it in front
Oh,
of me.
thank
So
God.
yeah. Hmm.
Austin, did you read this book too?
No,
Okay, just found
How
it out.
I thought they was
how
ripping off their own. I thought they were
how?
doing some bullshit MCU synergy with the Witch Road
Can
stuff,
I be
and I did not
100%
want to
real
see
with
it.
you? Before I
Yeah.
start, can I be real with you? They're not doing that.
Yeah. Funny enough, this is more of like an imperial aftermath book too. It
Yeah.
takes place like where Wiccan and Hulkland are after the events of that event. So. Yeah.
Yeah,
Homeless.
so don't worry. It's all
Hmm.
fine and dandy.
Hmm.
So
Gotcha.
basically, it starts off kind of with like a little like through Wiccan's life, kind of,
Yeah. Which
We
which
have
is
like
kind of like.
Wanda holding baby William,
Hmm.
and then we see all the aftermath with Mephisto bullshit and
Yeah.
everything like that. We see Billy get reincarnated, his
Yep.
time on the Young Avengers, him falling along with Teddy. You get the idea. And then
Yeah.
we see some old hag with some ugly ass fucking teeth. Go get some fucking dentures or veneers.
Yeah. Think
And
think
Billy
of your
Atherton alone.
yeah,
it
think
wasn't
of
Billy.
your textbook scary witch in a candy cabin audience, and that's what the mouth looks like, so yeah.
Anyways, so we actually start off with some with like a thing falling out of the sky, right?
Hmm.
And then we see a hand coming out, and we see Billy come out of this like shuttle type thing.
Yeah.
And he's injured and everything, and all he cares about is Teddy, which is valid, honestly.
Hmm.
And so like he's like looking around, he pulls the little thorn out of his side and everything, and then we see Teddy. He's all bloodied and everything. Did I put that picture up?
Yes, well, let me bring that picture up. Do-do-do-do-do.
Yeah, that's the picture. Don't worry,
And
he's fine, guys. Do not
yeah.
worry. But for some
Hmm.
reason, Billy's magic is acting weird. That's and it's like, what the hell's happening, man? Like a simple
Hmm.
healing spell shouldn't be this fucking hard. So
Hmm.
yeah, but don't worry. Billy wraps himself up, makes like a little thingy, like a little stretcher. That's what I'm thinking of. I have to think
Yeah.
about it. Basically, and then starts dragging Teddy on the stretcher through the woods. You know how
Hmm.
it is. But don't worry, Teddy's like starting to feel a little better, but don't worry. And so Teddy's all like, wait, when did you learn how to do this? And he's like, oh, yeah. So me and Kate went on a no fancy weaponry, no magic, no power camping trip.
I,
And
I
yeah, I learned some things.
I really like that bit actually, so yeah.
I'm
Mhm.
just glad that Billy and Kate still have time to hang out.
Mhm. Yep. So, all right, go ahead.
But don't worry.
Hmm.
They make it to like a riverbed or whatever. And
Hmm.
he's like, oh yeah, I don't know why, but I tried casting every single spell, and for some reason, it's not fucking worth it. But don't worry, Teddy reassures him that everything will be fine, and then they have a cute little kiss, and then they
Hmm.
hear like a big yeah. I'm not trying to get into character, guys. Don't worry. And
Yeah.
so basically, Billy leaves Teddy by a tree and everything. He's like, don't worry about it. I will be right back. But just in case, a little kiss on the way before the road. And
Hmm.
you see a village. Did I put that picture too? A village.
Yes. Yes.
Put
Bringing
the
it up.
village. Thank you. And
Hmm.
so Billy's like, I'm gonna put the hood up, I'm gonna grab the sword, and I'm gonna start acting cool. And so he's looking around, he sees a bunch of bodies in a house and everything, but don't worry, a little girl's fine. Don't worry, she's fine.
Oh.
And
Hmm.
everything that and
Which? Hello.
Yeah, we don't care about a little girl. See, this is what happens when you care about little
Oh
girls.
no.
Don't care about no
Wow.
kids.
We lost which audience? All right. Someone
Also,
messaged in.
it's easy to be like, oh yeah, they hang out when you're lying. Either
Hmm.
show it or it didn't happen. You think I would have believed that if Peter Parker hung out with Captain America, his casual on his couch, if I didn't see it in that panel?
I know, right? There is a point to that whole bonding session moment. It's actually like this one thing I wanted to bring up after which was done, right? Where Teddy has to go, or Wiccan has to be resourceful without magic. Because hey, what is a magic being once they lose their powers? What are their other skills? Oh,
I
okay,
thought the
which you back?
shrooms.
disguise.
he
Wait,
went
Yeah.
to
hold
war
on,
about
hold
it.
on. My phone
Yeah.
fucking hates me. You guys know this already.
Yep. Oh,
So,
boy.
okay, we're talking about the fight between Billy and the monster thingy, right?
Yeah.
Okay, don't worry. Billy's able to cut the guy's arms off, but it grows back into blades because, of course, it does. Billy's
Yeah.
trying his best, okay? Billy's trying his best. And before the monster can actually try to kill Billy, guess who pulls up? Teddy.
Who?
Yay.
Oh, yay.
I have to like have my phone, my iPad, like split between this and the fucking photos. It's great.
Oh, okay. Sorry
Anyway,
about
so yeah,
that.
now it's a dual action fight. But yeah, don't worry. Before like anything too bad could happen, Teddy throws a lantern and the monster goes up in flames and Teddy passes out.
Yay.
Because of course.
Mm-hmm.
But don't worry, the
Yep.
fight's ended. And so remember that little girl from earlier?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So basically, the little girl and a doctor guy pulls up and he's like, "Yo, my God, is it okay?" And so Billy's like, "Oh, can you help him?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'm a doctor." And
Yeah.
Billy's like, "Have you ever worked on an alien before?" No. Well, it's time to learn.
It's the first time for everything, audience. So,
Yeah. Once my phone wants to actually work with me now, I'll switch to my phone. But for right now, we'll just keep it on my iPad.
gotcha.
So basically, Billy, Billy is sitting by the bed where Teddy is sitting, like laying down on, all patched up, and the little girl is like, gives him some flowers, and she's like, "Oh, thank you for saving my life," and everything like that.
Yeah.
Um, and so Billy's like, "Oh, do you have a phone or anything?" And the doctor guy's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, but our village doesn't believe in
Of
technological interference. What is this, fucking Latveria? What is
of
this?"
of all the places to land in, audience, right? Like, mhm.
Anyways, it's fine. So basically, the doctor guy leads Billy to like a point, like tells him
Mhm.
like where to potentially go and everything. And so Billy's like, "Oh, how do I find this witch lady?" And he's like, go west, follow this chapel thing, do this, this, and this, and you should be good. And
Mhm.
don't let a fox seduce you, okay? Cool.
There
Anyways,
you-
so basically, they have a little Billy and Teddy have a little moment and all this cute little shit and everything. But don't worry, they gotta go on a witch hunt, guys. Anyway, so
Ironic.
yeah, they're going back through the forest and everything like that. Um, and they see a house.
Oh
Ooh,
boy.
a house. Hey, don't let the fox. Okay, they're the
Yeah,
fox. Don't let it fool
yeah.
you. So they enter into the
Mhm.
house. The door slams. Something comes up behind them, knocks Teddy out. Some bitch pulls up and slices off Billy's head.
With a scythe. Like, yeah,
No, it
like,
was with an axe. It was with an axe.
okay. Yeah. Okay, I'm looking at it now. Okay, an axe, yeah. So,
Yeah. So
clean sweep.
basically, we hear some dialogue at some like dialogue in the dark as you do
Yeah.
and everything like that. And so basically, Billy starts to wake up. We can assume it's Billy, but
Mhm.
guess what we see in the background? We see Teddy as a
Uh-oh.
weird either sand thing or tree thing. Did I post that picture?
Yes, let me bring it up. And also, dang, look at poor Billy. Damn.
R.I.P. Billy. Just kidding. Billy's fine. Billy's fine, guys. Look.
Yeah.
Anyways, oh no, it was a scythe. Yeah. You're right. It
Mhm.
looked like an axe from the one picture. Okay.
Mhm. Gotcha.
And so Billy's like, "What the fuck did you do to him? What the fuck did you do to me?" And this witch lady's like, "What? You thought I let a child of the Scarlet Witch and his intergalactic lover just drop by? Don't take me for a fucking fool."
Mhm.
And everything.
Mhm.
And Billy's like, "Okay, you attacked me and my husband, cut off my head, and you still think I'll listen to you? The fuck?" And she's like, "If you want your magic back, you kind of have to. So
Dang.
like,
Drive
don't
a hard
worry, I know all
bargain, lady.
about you, Billy Kaplan. Like, trust.
Mhm.
I know, trust." And luckily, they are not going to get rid of Billy's demiurge ness, if that makes sense. So that makes me
Yeah.
fun.
Mhm.
And do you want to explain this part, like this next page?
Well, let me try refreshing myself on that. Well, you want to bring up the last page?
No, the page before the last page.
Oh, I mean, I just saw it as like the witch, the old hag, like making an incantation, and bam, her cabin house becomes a mobile house. Audience.
And so then Billy's like, "Who the fuck are you?" And she's
Mhm.
like, "I am the mother of all witches. Okay, I am Baba Yaga." And I'm like, "God fucking damn it! You
I
know
bring
what?
that picture up.
Pop off, queen.
Hmm.
Yeah, pop off, queen. I guess.
Uh, Baba Yaga. I'm not too familiar with that name, so.
It's part of Russian
It's the
mythology,
boogeyman.
Slavic mythology.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Uh, okay. The
You know,
Yeah,
see
Winter
that's
John
it
Wick.
for the end of the first issue. I am excited to see the rest
Mhm.
because I pre-ordered this
Gotcha.
entire fucking book, so I'll go grab it when I have
Cool.
money.
Cool. Now, as y'all know, Witch is the biggest Wiccan fan here, and I am not too familiar with Wiccan. Like, I'm pretty much a newbie when it comes. This is the first Wiccan book I ever purchased,
You
and
need to
as someone
fucking read Young Avengers.
as somebody as an outsider in this, I would say this issue was pretty fine actually. Like that first page, right, which was going over like the history of Billy. That's kind of something you kind of are required. You should be required to do on an issue one on a character that hasn't had a solo title and God knows how long, you know. And luckily, it was just kept to just one page. You know, they didn't need to drag it out. And I also did like the attention of like, okay, this is Billy having to navigate without the use of his powers. Like, what is a magician without, their tricks? Audience, do they have any skills to fall back on? And in this case, they at least the writer at least gave some good attention to detail by establishing that yeah, he and Kate Bishop they've went on previous camping trips and where Billy, despite his temptations, was not allowed to use magic during these camping trips, and Kate was not going to be, bringing in her bow and arrow or any other weapons or tools with her. No, heck,
Mm-hmm.
It's like
even
caricature. It's literally the only time you should have a fucking bow and arrow.
yeah, but like it would be too easy for her. Like it
Give
kind
it
of
to
reminds
him
me.
then. Let him use it.
It just kind of reminds me of an episode Dual Survival, right? Where yeah, you come out with a knife, yeah, but the real men come out like if you don't have a knife and see what happens. How resourceful can you be? I mean, there comes a point where during their camping trip where Kate Bishop actually busts her ankle, and rather than
He's
Billy
a
being
superhero, by the way, everybody.
and rather than well, I mean, Kate Bishop is still a normal, regular person at the end of the day, And rather than have Billy teleport them to a hospital, and she used this as like as a learning experience for Billy to craft like a stretcher out of the natural resources around them, which came in handy in this issue when Billy had to craft the stretcher for Hulkling.
Which I
So
feel like he
yeah,
should get a new name soon. I say this out of
who
love, not out of hate.
who?
Who do you think? Teddy.
Oh, okay, Teddy. Yeah. Yeah. Unfortunately, he's just too ingrained to his IP, Like it's like the same situation with Bucky Barnes and Winter Soldier. Yeah, technically he should have lost that name long ago, but it's just too ingrained in his DNA.
Maybe he likes
Yeah.
it. Who knows?
Yeah.
Anyways,
Yeah,
I'm going to switch back to my phone. Let's hope it wants to work with me for 5 fucking minutes.
gotcha. All
Yep.
right.
See
Well,
you in a
yeah,
sec.
good issue audience is what I'm saying. So, all right then. I guess with that, we could probably move on to the next issue, next comic. Austin.
Yeah, am I mute now? Okay, no. All right. Infernal Girl Red,
Hmm.
Volume 2. I think the first one was 2023? 2022?
Yes. Yes.
It was a while ago. It was on like 3 issues, I remember correctly.
And funny enough, Austin, like literally in the beginning, they give you like a brief summary of the events leading up to here, right? From the time the first volume happened to this and all the other crossovers she went through, it's only been 2 weeks.
Well, yeah, she did say that in the crossover.
That that all happened 2 weeks ago. Like
Only for
really?
her. Only for
Okay,
her.
yeah, yeah. Damn. Okay, okay. So,
So we know months and stuff passed for Marshall and stuff and Radiant Black.
hmm yeah. So,
But people don't know, this is a part of the Supermassive verse. She is the common writer to Radiant Black Power Ranger, if I
yep,
remember correctly.
yep. It's
But
been it's been so long since we talked about massive verse comic audience.
We'll
I
get back to it.
blame, yeah, I blame no one for kind of tainting our experience with that.
I
So
blame their terrible release date, bro. Like, what the
yeah,
fuck? Felt that last stretch of Radiant Black was terrible going to that finale.
I know, right? We got
Uh,
announced for a movie of no one that was like last year, and we still have heard jack shit on that. So yeah,
well, we start
yep.
off with an action scene of Infernal Red girl. I was like, bro, who named her that? I gotta go back and remember.
Austin,
If
Austin. Funny enough. You remember when we did videos of like each of the members of the Massiverse, right?
yeah,
I remember we did two videos, right? Ironically enough, we never talked about Infernal Girl Red, like on either of those
yeah.
videos.
By the time we got to her, because she wasn't part of the major timeline stuff. That three issues
Mhm.
didn't really do anything.
Yeah, yeah,
The three issues are good, but it's like she's not in his universe. She showed up for like one crossover out of three so far. I
yeah.
think showed up for two out of three.
Hmm.
But then she just leaves. She don't care about what we got going on.
Exactly,
Uh,
exactly.
Alfredo Girl Red. We get. Oh, okay. Give me a second. I was drinking water. We
No, go
catch
ahead.
her coming down, trying to save people. You get a good little
Hmm.
panel of her going down the building. You see her reflection. You get her a woman in a chair who has a shitty haircut.
We'll have to have one audience. Hey, hey, I'll give them a pass for that because hey, we've all tried experimental haircuts back in our younger days. So,
I will say I do like how this man does his action sequences and his and poses. Even
uh-huh.
here, you have her already start doing her twists and turns and do her common rider kick. Well,
Mm-hmm.
this one to punch as she
Yep.
fights these shadow monster animals.
Might bring up the first
So
picture.
sure,
Do-do-do. There we go.
I forgot that was the picture I had.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you see they're just shadow monsters. There's a bear, a horse, and some type of bird.
Mm-hmm.
But as she hits the goddamn horse, but she cracks his spine with a punch. It's a very cool. But I wish I grabbed that one instead, to be honest. But
Ah, okay.
uh, she
I,
cracks his spine, does a spin,
mm-hmm.
causes a. I think either she causes a tornado, or she gets hit. No, no, the bear hits her. The colors are throwing me off, bro.
Right,
Because
right.
in this panel, the bear goes negative,
Mm-hmm.
so his mask is black and the body's white.
Ah, yeah. Okay, there you go.
Yeah, but she she blocks, dives forward, and does her signature dragon blast, which is just the dragon fist but two handed. To be honest, I don't know if I got that. I don't know if I got the picture. I just grabbed a punch and stuff. I don't remember what I have.
Nah, we don't have that picture, sadly.
That's fine.
But no,
That's fine.
it's a very good or final move audience. But like even the person behind the chair is like saying, yeah, you might want to say that attack for the finale because it really does drain her. The
Yeah,
dragon blast. So yeah. Hmm.
exactly. As this goes down, she gets snuck by the bird, lands her to the back, scissor flying.
Hmm. Yep.
Uh,
What do we
the
got?
panel dynamic is crazy. So she jumps on the bird's back, I believe,
Yep.
cracks his spine, stumps his spine, grabs a rope that's connected to a tree, slam, and it looks like she swings up, pulls the tree down onto the bird. And
Man.
it's like, goddamn, man. And she does a pose pinch. I think I had a picture. I think I had that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. I already brought the
Does a
picture up.
full pose to end it off. Showing off for no reason. Ain't no other hero here to see this.
Mm-hmm.
She saw
Yeah.
this. She started talking to this man who I thought was Uncle Ben for some reason. I'm not gonna lie. I kept calling him Uncle Ben in my head.
He's just a random guy around there.
He's like, don't feel bad. That's your fault. Everyone's struggling with new reality.
Yeah.
'Cause,
We're,
yeah,
we're,
there's a new
we're-
reality, people. I forgot about that, to be honest.
yeah, basically, audience, for those of you who watched Power Rangers Lost Galaxy, this is basically that setting. The city is just in a dome that's floating out in space. And right now, they're out of mangoes. Yep.
Yeah, but he gets to talk with a regular man. He basically, Give her a pep
Mhm.
talk. Tell her how everyone's doing. You know, we're all kind of struggling, but we're all making it through. Don't
Mhm.
blame yourself for all this. It's all, you try your best. It's all good. His name was Edward,
Mhm.
and then the last thing you see Edward look, he starts disappearing or something. I was like, what the fuck?
Look like a
Okay,
hologram.
because I thought at first it was her flying off or something, but it's not. He just starts glitching red. You see it?
Yeah, I saw that. Yep.
She flies off to her home base, or I guess her Titan Tower, if you want to call it that.
Yep.
I thought that was stealing shit from Marvel when I saw this thing. I'm not gonna lie. The girl, this other girl, when she walked into her classroom, it looked so much like Marvel's gods. When they
Uh-huh.
revealed that the bullshit about the deity of scientists, science and magic and shit. They had a room like this,
Oh, okay, okay,
and I
gotcha.
kept, oh, like every time I saw this scene, I was tripping. We get a little bit of her with her friend, who from the last series, I believe it was her roommate at the university they were going to.
Yeah, one friend to another.
Might be love interest. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see how
Anything.
this series go.
It's
It's
these are
only the fourth issue.
these are original characters, audience, so you can do
Yeah,
whatever,
they
you
can do
know.
what they want.
Hmm. Hmm.
The one with the chair looks so weird, bro. It keeps throwing me off.
Okay. So
Oh, but her
yeah,
name is Dr. Caro. Dr.
Dr.
Caro is
Carr.
a woman in the chair. She is. Is this her mom?
Is she the one with the silver hair? With the white hair?
I
The
bet it's
short
her mom.
white. Gotcha. No,
If I remember
her
correctly, no,
mom.
no, her mom's the other person. Yeah, no, no, no.
Her mom is
It's been a while,
missing.
y'all. We have not read this book
Yeah.
in a long time. Uh, it feels weird revisiting the universe. It feels like we missed so much, man. It's weird,
Oh, that's
but
why it's so hard. That's why it's so hard to read and to talk about each issue month after month because we already have so many other stuff that we're reading and talking about that we kind of forget what happens in the last issue once we get back to this universe, you know. So yeah. Mhm. So
but
all right.
we go over their secret base.
Yep.
They had this cool thing of like a green orb with a tree coming over or something. I thought the
They
fuck.
they call it the Dragon's Lair, so this is gonna be her new headquarters. Which hey, pretty
Well,
cool.
it was her old headquarters, but it got fucked up with the teleporter
Yeah.
and all the other stuff happened. It was her
Gotcha.
mom's, I think. I think her mom was the dragon person before.
Uh, yep, her mom
But
was. And I gotta say, I do like the look of this lair. I mean, I wish I
it
brought
looked
up the
like the
picture
power,
of
not power. It looked like the
Captain
some shit
Planet.
the Captain Planet, yeah,
Yeah,
Captain Planet people have.
yeah. Like think of it this way, audience. You have this one orb in the center of the room, and then you have a trunk on the bottom, and the other half of the tree above it. And on the trunk, you have like computer screens on it. You know, all over it. So yeah. Hmm. Hmm.
But everyone's basically talking about. They're basically talking about her superhero career stuff. They're talking about her blazing form. People, you all don't remember because it's been so fucking long. She has a super form she hasn't been able to do since the end of I think issue 3 of the original
Yeah.
series. And she's feeling down. She don't feel like he's the hero the people need at the moment. He can't get her
Hmm.
super form. She's worried about the next big fight. And Dr. Cairo's basically like, look, it's all good. We're going to figure it out. We're going to get
Hmm.
this done. Now,
Yeah.
look, what matters, the matter is moot until we obtain the mineral that we need to fix the tree and all the other stuff. All right? So chill
Yeah.
out, get to work. And then we cut to some guy. I was so confused with who the fuck this was. I was like,
Yeah.
what the fuck? Well, why now? Why literally in the book? Well, apparently some guy named Thomas. I don't know who he is. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't remember
He,
who the fuck this guy's supposed to
he's
be.
a, he's apparently the son of the arch nemesis from the first volume of Infernal Girl. She has an arch nemesis named Gargoyle. Audience, you know. So
Oh,
yeah,
okay, that
he
explains
didn't.
the last tunnel I have then.
Yeah, no.
But Mrs.
So
Moriarty comes talk to her. She's like, I need to talk to you. It's urgent. This
Mhm.
isn't business; it's personal. I got this glove. This opportunity. All right. You want revenge? I'm gonna have you get revenge on the person who killed your dad.
Oop. Bring
To
up
get
that
him
picture.
it's basically a gauntlet with a like a dragon claw gauntlet
Yep.
with a crystal, and he has to
Mhm.
ask her who killed my father. And I always hate this shit. 'Cause I get you love your dad, but bro, your dad was evil as fuck, bro.
I know, right?
I was mad when Harry did it of all people. Like,
Mhm.
can you imagine like being the nice kid of like Dark Side? Like, you killed Dark Side, I'm gonna kill you. Like, what?
Mhm.
That nigga didn't like you.
This is basically they're probably going to use this as their opportunity to like, hey, let's prove ourselves to our father or whatever, you know?
It all it
I
is, man. Your dad is dead. He don't care.
don't know. Wow.
Unless it's one of those series where niggas come back to life. I don't know. I ain't gonna say nothing about that.
Yep.
That would be my greatest fear in Marvel. You
Well,
move on, and the Green Goblin comes back. Avenge me! Why
well,
did
you
he
know,
do it? Like, hold on.
well, you know, there's a rule like if you're in another universe, right? Everybody's dead, but if one person comes back from the dead, that means it's just open reigns for everybody, you know?
Yeah,
So, yeah, I don't think anybody's been resurrected from the dead yet in the Massiverse.
nope. I don't think
We
so
have,
either.
yeah, we've had some ghosts pop up and possess people's bodies, but not full on, you know, get revived. You know, that's the extent. So, yeah.
But
Okay,
that's
continue
mainly it.
on.
It's really just a catch up issue. You got
Mm-hmm.
local action, a lot of dialogue that
Mm-hmm.
I was like, y'all should have spaced this out a little bit better. Your first issue back
Yeah.
should not been this dialogue heavy.
Yeah.
I don't
But I
remember
mean,
half the shit y'all are referencing, bro. No,
They're
I did not want to go back and read those first three issues.
huh.
pulling up.
Also,
Huh?
what was that? Which?
They're pulling a Bill Mantlo because Bill Mantlo does that a lot. Well, did do that a
Yeah.
lot.
There you go. Question, Austin. This panel, that's where you stopped at?
Yes. You're telling me there are
Oh,
more?
actually, yeah, I have the book in front of me. It was a $5 book. There's a whole. You do. Do you want me to go ahead and tell you what happens
Yes, do the
afterwards?
rest. Because I have the book. I just didn't have it on me. So I was going to buy the online thing.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
I'm not at my house right now.
Oh, okay, gotcha, gotcha. Okay, so anyway, the next part of this book, it's really, Infernal Girl Red. She has to go get that material from a museum, right? Which I mean, at this point, like since the whole city's in a dome, I don't think the museum will want to guard anything or restrict anything if it can help them get back to Earth. I mean, but
Yeah, I feel
that's
like you just
cool to
go in and
do, you know?
ask.
Yeah, so but yeah, so she goes in, tries to seal that thing, but then that's when we got introduced to Gargoyle, who, Thomas is, Thomas
Look like a
accepted the
fake ass
gauntlet.
Batman.
He does.
Fucking Batman was evil. Or like
Yeah.
the fifth Batman over.
Yep. He's overcompensating, audience, So, fight happens between the two. It gets dragged out, but like, she kind of wants a little bit of revenge because the original Gargoyle was involved in the disappearance of her mother. So during the midst of the battle, she does her signature Dragon Blast on him, and he actually knocks Thomas out. Like he goes back
I
to
forgot
his
she
human form.
I forgot she knows who he is.
Yeah, but like
Thomas,
all,
no.
but regardless of how she feels, right? Like she's now scared. Like, oh my god, did I just kill somebody? Oh my god! Like, don't, I didn't mean to kill you. Like, oh, dude. She's holding on to him. She's trying to sense for like any heartbeat. Of course, they get the ambulance coming in to recover him, and like, man, she is actually traumatized by this. She's hitting the
This is
bags.
issue one. Why are you murdering people?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, hey, killing people isn't an easy thing, audience. Despite what some superheroes do. Like especially if you're talking about young superhero. So anyway, regardless, we get introduced to like that woman who gave Thomas the gargoyle gauntlet. Yeah, she has twins, and they're going to kind of be the ones to deal with Infernal Girl Red. And while Infernal Girl Red is just trying to take all her frustrations out in the gym, they make an open broadcast to the whole city.
Which these
Uh,
twins look like if Rogue had kids. Like if Rogue had two twins who look like her, is literally just that.
yeah,
Noted.
the creepy elite twins. Like
Not the
look at
fucking
them.
creepy twin trope again.
Yeah, what those people's names? The
Yeah, like
the Von Struckers, the two twin blondes. They look like
Fenrir?
Rogue. That's them. Fenrir, yes.
yeah, you see them coming in their white outfits and black lining, and she's wearing the female twin is like wearing high stockings, this and that. You could tell they just have like that aura of elitist snob to them.
The
So
Fenrir
anyway,
twin. I
yep.
swear, Christine, if I'm chilling out on this live and you are gonna talk about this book and we find out that those twins are incestuous, I'm going to fight you.
Oh boy.
I'm going to fight you personally.
What? What did I do? Hey, what about
Uh,
Austin?
I didn't bring up the twins. I didn't read that far.
Oh
Apparently,
damn.
exactly, you did. So this is your burden to carry.
Gotcha. Well, they're apparently big enough to have like over 113,000 watchers in their live stream. So okay, they basically make the broadcast like telling people, hey, you can either submit to us or we're going to basically instill the fear of God on all y'all, and we're going to give you guys 2 days to choose who you want to align with, us or Infernal Girl, right? And in those 2 days, after those 2 days are up, we're going to destroy a random part of the city. We're not going to tell you which, but and the reason why we're telling you this now is because we want you all to know that there's nothing Infernal Girl Red can do, you know, to stop an explosion. So like, yeah, that's really how the issue ends, audience. Okay, I mean, it was great, but again, just these long ass breaks in between kill this whole universe for us. So
That ain't a me problem.
yeah, yeah. What can we do? But yeah, I thought it was okay. So Austin, you have any final thoughts before we move on?
I thought it was good. I wish I knew it was more of the book, but wait, they tricked me because after the scene where the dude says, "I want my dad," I want tell who killed my dad. They put the logo up like the bookends,
Yeah. I didn't. Yeah, that was a little weird. I'll admit that. So
and then there are like seven more pages of that. Like what the fuck?
Still not my fault. That's all I have to say. Still
there's
not my fault.
I guess somebody slipped and knocked down the script for the book and accidentally put the divider there. I don't know. Mhm.
But it's a good book, man. It just I'll
Mhm.
do the best first issue you can do after all how long it's been. I do think they
Yep.
should have paced this out, but I think this also means they're probably not going to be more than three issues again.
Yeah. Yeah. And a crossover may be imminent. I don't know. Well, one of these days we'll do a podcast about like specifically like what's going on with Rogue Sun and Radiant Black audience. So and Cowl. God dang, I completely forgot about Cowl.
We don't talk about Cal. Cal isn't real.
I'll talk
Cal
about it. Listen,
Cal
all
will get
right.
talked about when that movie comes out, right?
I need to feel like my investment is rewarded when we get that No One movie, Austin. When I think it was Kyle Higgins. Yeah, Kyle Higgins was the one who wrote Cal when he was asked, "So will this book tie in any way to No One?" He
Yeah, it's like
did
the
not.
prequel technically.
Yeah, yeah, it's in the same city, but like about what 30 years ago, before the events of No One took place, and Kyle Higgins did not answer. So, oh boy.
Faces to the
All right.
virtue.
Yeah.
It ain't gonna help
No.
to actually find who the fuck this guy is.
What makes you think? Oh yeah, he did use the pronoun. They were using the pronouns he for no one, so yeah, it has to be a guy. So
Yeah,
all right. But anyway, let's move
that's the
on
biggest
before
hint
we.
we have.
He's a guy, audience.
Maybe.
Or the
Maybe.
woman very good at pretending to be a man. Or a trans person, I guess, in that sense. I don't know.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
until they
yeah.
We'll
say it officially.
There you go. But anyway, so let's move on before we get flashbacks to our mind grains of that book. So anyway, let's move on, audience. And we're talking about G.I. Joe issue number 14, also known as the Dreadnought War Part 2.
are we though?
Yes, we are. So go ahead, start us off, Austin.
Sure, because I actually have this full book in front of me.
Gotcha.
Uh, we start off with Destro opening up Cobra for business with his own corporate backers and making
Yep.
Cobra a symbol for evil.
Wow.
This is Hydra moment, y'all. He's making him step up, but no Nazis.
Yeah, he wants to get rid of the head. He wants to get rid of the head of Cobra. We could
He
just
cut
we
off
could
one head and then replaced it with his own. Apparently,
That's the best analogy you could give. So, yep.
it was interesting. I like I said, I didn't think he should have took over so fast, but it is what it is at this point. He did it.
Yeah, yeah.
We move on.
Hmm.
Uh,
Hmm.
but we do cut to Cobra Commander and Duke
Yeah.
still having their them being together is still so funny because if you know anything about these two people personalities so far,
I mean, I kind of like the idea of like, okay, you have two soldiers from both ends of an army forced to work together, given the dire situation they're in, It's like,
it's
it
basically
just,
just imagine if
it
at
just
like
kind
after Pearl Harbor, American and Japanese people got handcuffed together. Like, yeah, you got to figure it out.
of, it does kind of remind me of like, when Marvel had Access and you had to have like,
Oh yeah,
Steve Rogers in his old age having to save Red Skull, who has the mind of Charles Xavier, and like they have to go through a whole new war on their own. So yeah, that's what I
I
was.
keep forgetting
That's
that was
what
a
I was.
whole thing, bro. That's just crazy to think about looking back. That's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
insane to remember that happened.
It was like seeing two old veterans from a war having to team up together for a new one. So anyway, yeah. So they're a little bit low on resources here, audience. Cobra Commander lost his mechanical arm during this skirmish, and yeah, Duke handcuffed Cobra Commander to him. So like, yeah, you come with me, Cobra. So
Yeah, so he's
mhm.
Cobra Commander's like, I refuse to die.
Mhm.
Duke looks up with the meanest face. I thought y'all didn't
Mhm.
fear death. Like, bro, calm down.
I thought y'all were more
I,
than willing to cut off your own head.
look, I don't want to look. I'm not scared of death itself. But I don't mean I want to die. Like,
Yep.
damn, he's a
Mhm.
Cobra Commander or something. You don't have to like him.
Yep.
But
Yep.
he did. I did not. This is not how I want my story to end. I'm not. And I'm not scared of death. I'm just not ready to die. That's two different things.
Yeah. Yeah. So you say, Donzo.
And we get go to the first picture.
Yeah, the dreadnoughts.
Yeah, we get our second big full screen of the full Dreadnought Army.
Yep. It's basically Mad Max setting audience. So
I don't like how they're screaming their own name. I think that's fucking weird.
look, they're even having monkey wrenches as weapons here, audience. Like they're freaking clubs. Yeah.
Can
Hmm.
you imagine being like in an army and you start running there and they start screaming their own names? Can you imagine Avengers Endgame if he just starts screaming Avengers the whole time? Like you don't do that.
Hmm.
Don't do that.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
But it is what it is. Apparently,
Hmm.
it's just what Dreadnoughts do. We do get a cool scene of Cobra Commander whipping out some type
And
of gun.
machine.
I mean, some
Yeah.
type of machine gun, but it looks
Yeah.
it's alien based, obviously.
Yeah, Duke had no choice but to uncuff themselves to give themselves a fighting chance, you know? So, yeah.
which is very reasonable. Cause I'll tell you now, there's a lot of stuff I watch
Hmm.
where a character has to come to that decision and they take way too long.
Yeah.
Like I'm really glad he chose to go ahead and do it now. Because if this dude's
Hmm.
going to betray you, it's not going to be in this moment. I can promise you that.
Exactly, exactly.
But he kills a quite a bit too. Not enough to put a dent in the army, but it's a
Mhm.
quite a few people, at least like five,
Yeah.
and
Now
they
I pop up
never.
the next issue.
But
Yeah, okay, getting up the next issue. Oh, sorry, the next page.
yeah, this dude, we get one of those Mad Max witness me moments as the guy jumps from the car onto their car. Look, he got a chainsaw for a hand. Like
No,
it
right?
looks like it's on his hand, and he cut like
Mhm.
on some Evil Dead shit, and he starts cutting the roof off the car.
With a
I just thought it's a
harpoon.
chainsaw man.
Jesus Christ, like Cobra Commander takes one of their harpoons and literally stabs through three people at once. God damn, dude.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
these dudes are surviving. They jump from their truck to the back of another truck, and they jump off that truck. Like you said, like he throws the harpoon, kills three people. They're driving into a ravine,
Uh-huh.
get stuck between two mountains.
Yeah. The
They're
Duke.
losing their utility belts. Their bombs are dropping. And like, God damn. Dude gets on the back of a minigun that's attached to the top of a truck, starts
Yeah.
laying fire down, kills a bunch of
Now,
people. They're
now what
fucking
he
this
did
army up.
Now, what he did was he threw a belt with a bunch of grenades in midair and shot at it with his machine gun, and bam, like damn, that whole army got killed off by these two audience, basically. You know.
Yeah, that whole page for most of them are dead. And then we cut
Hmm.
to the G.I. Joe home base. And they're
Hmm.
like, where's Stalker? Where's G.I. Joe? And they're like, nigga,
Hmm.
Stalker? That, that,
Hmm.
that's just,
He's on. He's on
I'm
a
just
mission.
saying.
With,
Is
yeah,
that Duke's code name?
Stalker. Yeah, that's his code name. Yeah.
Dude, that's terrible.
Yeah. Hey, it was the '80s and '90s, Austin. All right, it's
No,
not
I don't,
any.
look, I don't mean in that sense. I don't mean in that sense. I mean, look at it like this. Everyone else
Yeah.
around you is like, everyone else around you, your names are like different. Yours is like
Yeah.
actively weird sounding.
Hey,
Here,
if,
he's
if
clutch. That's,
if a Okay, if a franchise could exist around somebody named Predator, man, somebody could
and
exist
you
with the
notice how
name
that
Stalker.
got bad? You know how bad that got?
Okay, okay, okay. It was the
Oh,
'80s and
oh.
'90s audience. Give them a pass, all right. Like, So
But
yeah.
basically, they're covering for him, and they're like, "Oh," and he's like, "Y'all need to go get him." At first, they're like that. He's like, "No, he'll handle it. I'll handle the stuff I gotta do. I got boring meetings and all that other stuff. Y'all just notify me as soon as Duke gets here, because he's going back in the pit." You don't remember if you read Duke? He was in the pit for months after he
Hmm.
kind of went crazy seeing a giant robot and shit for the first time. He
Yep, yep.
wasn't crazy. They were trying to make him feel like he was crazy. It was bullshit.
I know. Ugh.
But that let him be with commander. He's still clutching his arm like a baby. I think it's really funny. But I don't have that picture. I have a different picture.
Yeah.
Oh
The
no, it
next
might be
picture
that. Oh, okay, yeah.
is
It
of
might
Duke
be
and
that
Cobra.
shit.
Yeah. So, all right.
They find a random worn down house of all things.
And
You
bring
go in
them
there, there's
up.
a bunch of boars. I almost said bears. Fuck,
Yeah.
a
It
bunch
looks
of
like one of
boars.
It's like I think it's like an abandoned gas station they're at actually. Oh wait, no, it's just a
Uh,
cabin. Oh wait, no, it is
yeah,
actually a gas station. A gas station with a cabin next to it.
you know,
Yeah.
you see this shit in like horror movies, old horror movies.
Oh yeah. No, this is
Uh,
Texas Chainsaw. What's going on here, audience? You want to
Basically,
bring up?
that or
Okay,
wrong
so
turn. Go ahead.
yeah, so Duke is like roaming around the perimeter while he has Cobra Commander go inside the cabin, to scope it out himself. And what does Cobra Commander find? He finds some let me
Wild
see.
boars.
There yeah, wild boars that yeah, that's kind of weird to have like boars inside a house. But you want to know what's even more weird? A guy from
Yeah,
behind smashing you in the face with a sledgehammer.
yeah, the hammer's very weird. That's some Robert Rathian type shit. This shit's huge. It's like you put a cinder block on a stick.
I know, damn, dude. Like, oh man. Uh, let's see. Do we have that picture afterwards? Damn, I should have brought the
I
picture up.
don't think we do. I was worried about
Okay,
having too many pictures, so I just settled on that one.
gotcha. No, it's all good. Okay, basically, after Cobra Commander gets knocked out, Duke hears it, right? He unfortunately sees that the dreadnoughts are coming in, and like he tries going back inside the cabin, messaging Commander, we have to go. Unfortunately, the guy who hits Cobra Commander with a sledgehammer pops out, and I swear, this guy is basically Professor Pig if he was in Mad Max. Professor Pig from Batman audience. Yeah, he's
Yeah, he's
coming out.
that big.
He's that big. He's muscly, but the fat muscly. He's Kingpin basically.
Kingpin, yeah,
Yeah.
Kingpin.
He has a warthog as a mask, and he has some a spiked shoulder pad armor, chest armor and shoulder armor, and he's like, "Sorry about your friend, but my baby's gotta eat." As like we see a panel below him with like Cobra Commander's mask on the ground and the warthogs chewing on the remains of his clothes. Like,
Yeah, so
whoa,
it's like,
oh.
bro, he better. I don't know. People don't know. In old comics and stuff, it was a running joke that Cobra Commander was getting killed, and then G.I. Joe didn't know because they'll just put another nigga in the mask.
Yeah, yeah.
So I hope that's not here. This Cobra Commander has too much story for me to be okay with them just throwing him away like this. If he is
Yeah,
getting even, then this is
how,
fucked up.
dude? How fucked up does it have to be to say that the big bad villain that this story was setting up ends up becoming pig crap? Like goddamn pig crap audience, literally. Oof,
Not like
oof.
this, everybody. Cobra Commander has so much stuff to do.
Yeah, yeah. He, he was hardcore up to this point, I mean, he'll still be hardcore in this if you're telling me he can walk up after a solid shot like this. So, yeah, yeah. I thought it was a good issue. Can't wait to talk about the next one. So, yeah. Yeah. Do you have any final thoughts on this, Austin, before we move on?
I think it's a great issue, in all
Hmm.
honesty.
Yeah. So, cool. Keep up the momentum, G.I. Joe. Go, Joes! So, all right. Okay, then. I guess with that, we should move on to the next book's audience. Which?
Yeah, it's my turn, guys.
Mhm.
You guys hear me?
There you go. Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, so we're talking about Ultimate X-Men issue 22. We're getting so close to the end, and I'm not happy about it. That's all I have to say.
2 more issues left, right? 2 more issues left, right?
The
Or
last issue comes out the day before my birthday,
oh dang.
Ooh,
Well,
so
that's
I'm
a
not
birthday
happy
gift for
about
you.
that. Okay, anyways, let's get started with this. Anyways, so we start off where we last left off with Kageyama just fucking hell. That's all I have to say. And
Mhm.
so May is ready to attack, and if it wasn't for Hisako, she probably would have died, okay? But
Mhm.
Kageyama's used some of his weird shadow powers, and before it can hit anyone, Hisako uses her armor and everything. And he's like, why can't I hear their thoughts? I'm not used to silence. It's not my fucking fault, okay, dude? Get over
Yeah.
it. Go to therapy.
Yeah.
Leave these girls alone.
Mhm. Mhm.
So,
Mhm.
Anyways.
Yeah.
Anyways, he's like, you know what, whatever. I'll just kill you all anyways. And the black shadowy goop things infiltrates the armor and everything. And it starts attaching themselves to everyone, just low-key fucking them over. And like you see Futaba in the background, she's like terrified. She's like, what the fuck? What the fuck's happening to these kids?
God damn. All right.
Yeah. I wish I could show you some of the fucking pictures, but I think I sent enough pictures.
Yeah, yeah.
And so Hisako like sees May like on the ground, covered in the goop thing. And I'm just saying, if y'all think there is no queer undertones in this book, you guys are so fucking wrong.
Hmm.
Okay. Okay. I'll get into more of that later.
Hmm.
Anyways, so Kageyama's like, this has been quite entertaining, but every game must come to an end. And so then
Yeah.
we see Hisako grab her little talisman thingy and looks at it and then holds it to herself, you know? And so Kageyama's like, I heard you. I finally heard your thoughts. Hisako, at last, you are in my head. It's like, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. And
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
Hisako brings down the thing, you know, after snapping the little dude in the armor thingy. And so basically summons the head part of the armor to like attack Kageyama, you know, and consume him and everything. And all the girlies like are like waking up, getting up from their thing. And so May is like, don't go near him. And she's like, don't worry about it. I'm not going anywhere anymore. And everything. And so we see like Kageyama's powers like maybe feeding the armor. We're not 100% sure. And
Uh-huh.
so basically he's like, "Oh, you disappoint me. The Hisako I knew didn't care if anyone else lived or died. I thought we were the same." And it's like, motherfucker, there's something called a character arc, character
Hmm.
growth. I think you might need that by
Yeah.
going to therapy. I do not care if this is Japan. Go to fucking therapy, dude.
Hmm.
Jesus Christ. Anyway,
Oh yeah.
so Hisako's like, whatever, dude, and uses her powers to like basically grab Kageyama, who's still in the armor form. And so, so this motherfucker is crashing out so fucking hard, and it's causing like the armor thing to like become more shadowy and this big mouth, you know. And obviously, Hisako's terrified because like, what the fuck? What the fuck? I want 616 and 6160 Hisako to interact. I need these two to interact because oh my god, the stories.
Yep.
And
Yep.
so going back to it, her friends who have abilities that they can use to, you know, attack people from afar are trying to hit the armor and it's not working and everything. And Hisako's doing her best. Doing her best. And so she turns around to May and she's like, "Oh, thanks to you, I finally understand what it means to be a hero." And basically, can you go to the next picture, please? The first, wait, that's the
Yep.
first picture. Okay, that was
There
the
you
other one. That's the other thing I was explaining. Can you go to the next picture?
go. Ooh. There
Yeah.
we go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. It's like
So
a. It looks like a certain body part with teeth. Audience, if you know, you know. Like.
no, it doesn't.
You're a
That's
fucking
on you
weirdo.
for
That was
having.
nothing like that.
Yeah, get your
He
mind out of
bit
the
a little
gutter, dude.
girl's head off. You're talking about that?
Yeah.
Get
Hey,
your
I watched
priorities in
Deadpool
order.
recently. Well, I watched Deadpool recently, so to you on.
Yep, that makes a lot of sense.
Hmm.
And so, what's the next picture again?
Want me to flip to the next one?
Yeah, I don't
Let's
know what it is, real quick. What was it?
see.
No, go back, go back, go back.
Okay.
I thought I put this one. So basically, we cut to um May, who might be covered in blood. It looks like blood on her face. And we just
Hmm.
see the destruction of the protests around them, and we just see like splatter on the ground with everyone just
Hmm.
standing around. I mean, that seems pretty traumatizing. I mean, look at this. And now you can go to the next picture.
There we go.
Yeah. So we see the glasses and we see the little charm. I forgot what the actual term was, but
Huh?
we'll get back to you on that later. Anyways, so we cut to Viper and everything, and she's calling most likely Sunfire and is like, "Yo, I'm on it. I just got a crew to collect the my ex soldiers. Yeah, we lost Kageyama's signal completely. You know, we're getting no readings of him or anything. Hisaka, that seems to be a glitch in the system too. You know, she appears in multiple locations. Weird as hell.
Hmm.
Yeah, but we'll figure it out. Don't worry." And so we cut to Christmas time because I told you
Cool.
this was my Christmas issue. And
Okay.
we cut to a fried chicken place because that's a thing they do in Japan, by the way. And so
Yeah.
Nico pulls up to Mei and Natsu, and they decide to, regardless without Mei and Hisako, they're going to enjoy Christmas together, you know, and
Hmm.
everything like that. and they finish eating their chicken and everything like that. And so Natsu is like, whenever I see May, it's like she acts like nothing happened. Like I'm worried about her, which is valid. I would be worried about my friends if I witnessed that shit too.
Yep.
Like May is not handling it well, dude. And the other two agree and everything. And Mori's like, maybe she just needs to keep doing stuff to stay busy. Like, I understand how she feels. Like, Natsu, when you were gone, like, sitting around drove me fucking crazy, dude. And so they walk outside and they see that it's snowing. And so basically we see May with her mask on looking on top of a building. And she's like, Hisako, I know you're out there somewhere. Like, I'm going to fight you, like, find you. I will never quit. Trust me, we'll help our fellow mutants in the name of the X-Men. Is that, like, I hope that's okay with everyone. And can you go to the next pic?
Yep.
Yeah. And so a couple of the other X-Men characters are like, oh, where to next? Like, I heard that they're blaming us for a train crash because they blame us on fucking everything and they tell lies about us. And so May is holding on to Hisako's little armor talisman thing, and she's like, oh, it's been a year since I first put on the mask and nothing has changed. It's still a world that hates and fears us. And so one of them is like, what should we do? And we see her look back and she's like, what we've always done, look out for other mutants. And that's where the issue ends. We do get a lexicon explaining the Christmas fried chicken thing,
Yeah.
Now I kind of want fried chicken for Christmas.
Ooh,
do you think
do you
I can convince my parents to do that?
Hey, I'm
Just buy chicken to fry yourself.
And I don't have the stuff for it.
Hey, I'm planning on making
You
beer
just need
can
a pot and grease.
Hey, I'm planning on making beer can chicken this Christmas audience. That's just me. So, yeah.
I don't know. We'll see what happens. But anyways, great issue. I'm going to be devastated when it ends.
All good things.
Because you guys know me. I can never have anything I want in life. Anyways,
gotcha.
That's where the issue ends.
All right. Okay, audience. I guess with that, we can move on to the next book. So, this is going to be my book, audience, called "I Saw Santa," issue number 1. Now, there is a surprise at the end of this book that I'll bring up, but you guys are going to have to wait for the end of it for me to give the reveal. Now, I also want to tell you all, audience, I couldn't find any of the pages from this book online, so all the pictures I'm going to be bringing up are pictures I took with my phone, right? So anyway, we actually open up to it's Christmas in Brooklyn, right? When it's a time of jolly and hoing and Christmas cheer. Unfortunately, there's a crime scene here. Yeah, one house that's decorated with all sorts of Christmas decoration, the jingle bells, the Santas. Unfortunately, was the site of a murder. You have these two detectives who are coming in, who are investigating the situation, and yeah, we find the victims, audience, all still sitting in their sofa with their presents. Yep.
Proud of you.
Yeah,
There's some Joker shit.
Yeah, they all got their heads cut off.
I listen Art the Clown stuff. You anyone seen Terrifier? There's some Terrifier stuff.
It is. Wait till I give you the big revelation at the end, right? So anyway, they're investigating the crime scene. They're noticing some boot marks on the floor, and that kid's computer, not computer thing, but
Etch-a-Sketch.
Etch-a-Sketch. Yeah, it's like almost a keyboard. It types some letters on the screen.
Oh no, that's something else. I know. I don't know the name for that one though.
It's something like for kids, for like little toddlers, But anyway, you see someone wrote the words "help," So you're like, oh shoot, what the heck is going on here?
No, the kid didn't try to ask the computer for help.
The one of the detectives. Now keep in mind, one of them is a fat guy, the other guy is a skinny guy with glasses, right?
Hold on, wait. So I'm looking at this picture. Everyone has their own head in the box, and there's a box by itself. Is that a
Yeah.
baby or animal?
Apparently that was an animal. That was the pet's head. The person also
Okay.
cut off the dog's head. Like, damn, they didn't even want to show that panel of the dog's head. But anyway, one of the detectives is starting to, based on like what he's finding, he's thinking somebody came here after the crime scene. Just some of the evidence he finds. But anyway, he opens the first box. Actually, the first box that's not being held by one of the bodies, and it has the head of one of them with a word with a sentence above it saying, "You better watch out." And then they start opening up the other presents. Do-do-do-do-do. Each saying a word with their heads on it. You better watch out. You better not cry. Better not pout. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. Sorry,
Why you being an
Mom.
asshole? It's not even Christmas yet, bro.
Oh man, I wish I had something more, uplifting. But this is the world we're at, audience. And they do find a letter in the bottom, in the desk, saying "Dear Santa." So they take that to forensics, and that's
Why
when.
didn't you say this is a Spawn Universe Christmas story?
Oh, geez, I was going to say that for the end, Austin. This
I
is
looked it up because you was intriguing me. I was like, I'm about to go buy this book. I'm about to order it right now.
Oh my
And the
God,
first thing that
dang,
popped up was
wait,
Tom.
wait,
So
way to spoil it, Austin. Like,
I ain't
yeah,
mean to. This is,
nah. Okay, so yeah,
you
this is.
you shouldn't have made the story sound so appealing.
Oh, oh man. Wait, you're back. You didn't hear the spoiler. Uh, Austin just stated, did you?
No, because my phone
Oh,
hates me. Did you forget that?
okay, gotcha. But yeah. So, what do you think of the image right here?
Which
Which
Interesting. That's all I gotta say. Is this supposed to be a horror Christmas book?
yeah, we saw
yes,
Santa. It was the worst thing we could
so,
have saw that night.
a
Okay, cool. Thank
family,
you. That's all I need.
yeah, a family slaughter happened on Christmas.
Don't you just love
Yikes.
that?
Yeah. So we're trying to find out they're trying to investigate what's going on, and this is when we actually turn to none other than Chris Kringle himself, Santa Claus, and he's very traumatized. Uh, he's just riding back with his sled and his reindeer. He has blood on his face. As a matter of fact, he's actually coming. He's coming back from his shift early. Audience, you know.
Bro, if I
Uh,
lose all of my guilt because some guy decided to kill somebody, I'm gonna be pissed.
oh, man. Give this guy a break, man. Like he goes through like what a million houses in an hour, man. There's bound to be some unflattering activities happening during that time, that he just happens to barge into, So,
See, this is why
yeah,
he should have been a Santa for Silent Night.
yeah, but not. This is actually like
I mean,
a
Violent
good
Night.
Violent Night. Yeah, this is actually a wholesome Santa who's basically having to come back from like a PTSD moment of seeing that family slaughtered. Apparently it was Santa who was the one who came to that house after those people were murdered, and he was the one who phoned the police. So he's coming back. Like all the elves are like celebrating, Santa, you're coming back, another job well done. They're finding it a little bit
I
suspicious
like
that
that he
like
gives them the sack. Yeah, you're doing Santa now. You're Santa now.
oh
Uh,
yeah,
I'm
pretty
gonna go
much.
take a bath.
Oh, God. Which is pretty much what he did, Austin. Like all the elves come in cheering, but then the moment Santa comes up, he's covered in blood. They're like, Nicholas. Even Mrs. Claus comes out saying, "My love, what happened? Are you hurt? Nicholas, please talk to me." I'm fine. And yeah, he just takes out like a letter and gives it to Mrs. Claus. It's a letter that also has blood all over it. and saying, "Merry Christmas, Santa. I'll be better next year. CEK." Like, what? The heck does that mean?
What?
So yeah. So you have those are initials, Austin.
I know
So
it's failing my universe memory right now.
oh, okay, gotcha. But anyway,
I think
so
I know what the K stand for, but not the C. The other part.
gotcha. So anyway, Santa's actually is standing, looking at himself in the mirror in front of the fireplace. He's very traumatized by what just happened. He's actually tearing up. Oh God, oh God. He's recounting what he found in that house. Oh man. He's taking a shower. He's looking at the blood just pouring down from him and going through the drain. Uh, he tries mustering up the courage to go back for another round because there's still kids out there who still need their presents. But I mean, come on, dude, audience, you really expect them to go deliver presents after what he just witnessed? You
Yes, just
know?
don't. I don't go back to that block. You put letters in that block's house where y'all banned for a year. In fact, I'll bring your presents tomorrow. Okay, I'll bring y'all to the daytime. I'm not doing the night ever again for you people specifically.
Gotcha. So, he puts his clothes back on, and Mrs. Claus comes in, um, like she wants to have a deep heart-to-heart conversation with her husband, right? What is this all about? What does this letter mean? Tell me, who wrote this letter? And that's when Santa tells her, um, you remember that Charlie kid I told you about back in 1995? Apparently, this is where Santa talks about the naughtiest boy he has ever seen in his life, audience. Okay, so apparently this other traumatic experience was so traumatic for Santa that he didn't even want to tell her that that boy was alive. Like, okay, but okay, so we get the flashback to the story in 1995, right? He's arriving at basically a shitty ass apartment complex in basically the ghettos. This is a place where no kid should actually be living at, windows cracked, graffiti all over the place, rats, on rat traps in the floor, and he's there to deliver the kid some coal, you know, because the kid who's in this house is a very naughty boy, but he explains what the meaning behind coal really is. He says, "You know why I've always left coal in the stockings of naughty children? I hoped it would inspire those to be better. A burning ember to help guide them back towards the lights." You know? Okay,
What?
unfortunately,
Okay, I'll
well,
tell
I
you
mean,
that,
what?
bro. Give me some rocks. Bro, I'm gonna put this shit on the grill. I'm using it for something else. All right.
Gotcha. I mean, what other explanation can you give? I'm pretty sure there's a folklore explanation behind that I'm not aware of. But anyway, so unfortunately, the kid Charlie was waiting for him. "I've been waiting up all night for you, Santa, just for you." Let me bring that kid up.
Well, how you
There.
know I'm real?
Yeah. Oh. That's also something I forgot
Oh
to
my
bring up in
god,
the
he looks exactly like I thought he did.
Oh, that's actually funny enough. That's something I forgot to mention in when Santa arrived in those dead bodies
Hmm.
earlier. Apparently, only people who believe in Santa can see and hear him. So when Santa actually tried calling the police, like the police officers couldn't hear him. That's why he had to write that message on that keyboard toy. Help.
Hmm.
So, anyway, so yeah, this is that kid. "So, Santa, what did you bring me this year?" And he has like a wagon that's covered in a blanket. "You should be in bed at this hour, young man." "I couldn't sleep. I was too excited." "Did you bring me what I asked for?" "No." You were a very naughty boy again this year. But I asked for that bone saw nicely. So I can cut things, Santa. Uh, okay. This is where Santa kind of gets freaked out and like, well, in that case, I'm off. Wait, Santa! You can't go yet, cause I got you a present this year. Wanna see? Look, all the coal you gave me every year. I've been saving it for when you got back. As he lights those coals on fire and sets his own house on fire. Merry Christmas, Santa! You know, Santa actually tries, you know, putting out the flames, and like he tries saving his parents, right, who are sleeping in their room. Unfortunately, when he gets to their room, he finds out that this boy had killed his parents. You know?
Ill parents, bro. How the fuck you don't know your kid is fucking weird? Like, come on now. This can't be the first time. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well,
This, this kid had to have like major fucked up issues. I wouldn't be sleeping in the same house as this dude.
no. For all I'm aware of, like this, since this is the crappiest part in a crappy neighborhood, for all I know, they're probably drug addicts. You know. So
That's true.
So the only person that's actually left alive besides that boy was his little baby sister. Emphasis on baby, audience. She's still in her crib, right? So Santa actually tries to go and save her, but then that kid Charlie goes full Chucky on Santa, jumps on him from behind and starts stabbing Santa like over and over, and like Santa just knocked the kid out, like trying to save the sister. Charlie pins him down and stabs him right in the chest. I did it! I killed Christmas! Can you believe this, Cindy? Oh, don't cry, little sis. As he grabs his baby sister. I've got one last present just for you. As he's about to stab his own baby sister, audience, and Santa just like gives him a left cross to the face.
Yeah, bro. What's that Christmas magic hit? Nigga? What's going on here? This
Yeah,
sounds weak.
that Christmas magic was able to save him. Look, dude, he got stabbed right directly in the center of the chest, and he
Bro,
was able to
I'm
get
just saying, bro. Violent Night, this kid would have been packed up. Marvel
right.
DC, this kid would have been packed up during the time.
Yeah. So anyway, he punches him, and the kid actually falls on the fire. And audience, you can close your eyes at this moment if you want, but let me bring up the next picture of what happened to that kid. Look at that.
Oh, that's me when I don't have makeup on, guys.
There you go, audience. There you go.
Smells like bacon.
If you stay, I'll be better next year, Santa.
Cryptid, never do that again.
Hey, I have to channel the inner psychopathness of this character. Right?
It's just baby carnage, bro.
Yeah. So
Yeah, don't give this kid the carnage symbiote.
Yeah.
Luckily, he didn't carve a smile into his mouth, because I would have been like, Jeff the Killer. Oh my god,
Yep.
you look worse than
He
before.
left the fucking little girl. This Santa
Yeah.
pass.
Yeah. Well, okay. So Santa, like touches his nose and he leaves, and yeah, he kind of leaves the house burning, assuming that like the kid had to have died at that point.
And the baby girl he left in the hands of this man. Monster.
Okay, look, audience, like give Santa some
Bro, wait. You're telling me this kid held on to the girl when Santa gave him that left hook?
Wow. Oh, well, I didn't notice that.
No, because Santa left the girl. That means the guy still had her. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, the
that
kid
means
still
Santa
has
putting
the
this kid
girl.
across the face. He did a full spin into the fire and just holding the baby.
Yeah. So Santa left, and yeah, he had to leave the baby girl, and everybody in that building supposedly died. Look, audience, Santa is just there to leave gifts, right? This is something even in Violent Night they elaborate on. Like Santa can't interfere in people's lives.
Yeah, he's not that guy anymore. Okay.
Yeah. Well, he was never that guy. Like he was always supposed to just be there to reward good behavior. I mean, if you have have Santa interfere with one life. In that case, he has to interfere with everybody else's lives at that
Bro,
point. You
what if
know?
I put in my what if my Christmas wish is for him to interfere?
Wait, what was that?
What if my Christmas wish is for him to interfere? What if I'm the best
Well,
boy and I ask Santa, hey yo, can you come here and help me fight these bad guys on Christmas Eve?
okay. I mean, I would like to see somebody writing Santa a Christmas letter like that. Okay, I've never seen anybody write that, but okay,
You
go
know,
for it.
I got the story for you. I'm gonna write it.
Gotcha. But anyway, so this is Santa recounting this to his wife, and he genuinely believed that everybody had in that building had died, right? Until last year, where he found Charlie's name at the very top of his naughty list, and now he's regretting not having stopped that kid himself, like and pretending that that night never happened. But regardless, so yeah, Charlie is now all grown up. This was remember that that event took place in 1995. Audience, if you're telling me that this is in a more present day setting, the kid has to be like in his 30s or 40s at this point. So Mrs. Claus like telling him, "Look, this is not your fault. All right, you know that, right?" But Santa knew this is just only the beginning, right? He is going to confront Charlie eventually as the issue ends. And this is where I'll give the big reveal, audience. This is in the Spawn universe. Wow. Those two detectives, you might know. I forgot their names, but you know their look. The one fat guy and the other, that skinny guy with the glasses. Yeah,
Now they're the
those.
people from the Spawn TV show.
Yep, those people, and I was like very surprised that like even though this is in the Spawn universe, Spawn did not appear once in this comic. Uh, in in the cover for the
I think
next issue,
he's coming up next week. I can guarantee you that.
well, in the cover of
They're not gonna let Santa murder a kid, bro. This
yeah,
kid got to be dragged to hell person. All right, let's hope it's
okay, yeah. I mean, I'm looking at the cover of the next issue. I mean, of course, Santa's front and center with like limbs hovering above him, and you see like in the background those two detectives, dead, and somebody with a Spawn mask on. Yeah, I'm wondering if that kid is just a big fan of Spawn's work and just decided to take up his mask for all we know. Damn, damn. Not the sort of book you want to be reading during the Christmas season, audience. But God dang it, man, this was
well, that's
brutal.
exactly what you need. So, this is the nightmare before Christmas. Okay, you just read the day before.
This makes you want to hug your family that much more. That's the way I'm going to have to look at this. So yeah, audience, hug your family that much harder this Christmas. That page, man, of them getting their heads decapitated. Like, let me bring that up. Like, no wonder they didn't want to post these pictures online. Like, look at that. Look at that, audience. Try gaining your Christmas cheer after this. Oh man. All right.
Yeah,
So
just go read Ultimate X-Men and you should have your holiday
yeah,
spirit back, guys.
gotcha. Man, Wedge, I feel like we should by the end of the year we should have like a top 5 panel, the most glorious panels we've brought up during this year. Like, I,
Oh, that's gonna be kind of hard, bestie.
yeah. I mean, I like to think this is top 5 material, which at
I
least.
don't even remember half the books I read, dude.
Gotcha. But yeah. Anyway, that's it for this issue, audience. I think this is only a 1 and 2 issue, but I hope
Yeah,
not.
it's
But
on
like,
two issues.
I hope this comes. Oh damn, which is kind of sad. But like, hey, they're trying to fit it for the Christmas before Christmas after all. So yeah,
That was
yeah.
I think that's why I
Anyway,
think Spawn's going to be next issue. They got to wrap it up quick and easy, and having a
yeah.
guy person like I got to come direct to do the hell usually is a good way to speed things along.
There you go. Sam, he'll have all the coal he wants at that point. Okay. Anyway, yeah, that's really it for this issue. So we can move on. Okay.
Did I
Awesome.
do this book?
Yay! Another gory book.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't
This
know.
is I
I
Did
was so
it.
confused if I did this book or not. I had to look it up. I couldn't find it
Oh,
if I did
another
or not.
Greg Land cover.
oh Yeah, somehow I get the feeling, audience, this a book about zombies is not going to be anywhere near as gory as the book about Christmas I talked about last issue. So, yeah.
Now how much you want to bet?
Okay, let's go ahead, do it. It's a Marvel book,
Fine.
Austin. I saw the
Bro,
panels.
you got D decapitated heads, okay? I'm like,
Okay,
you won't see gore, I got gore.
go ahead.
But
I saw the pictures, man. So.
yeah, you got decapitated heads, I got a D skinned person, okay? How about that?
Hmm.
So
So
we
I
started
saw a de-skinned kid, an 8-year-old kid, and it's in that last issue, man.
that's what it be. Okay, that he was D skinned. His skin was kind of burnt.
I saw muscle tissue, Austin. So
So
yeah.
he was fine.
Okay.
But sorry. So we
Yeah.
go to people don't remember now, last issue, Jean Grey got bit.
Okay.
I won't lie, I couldn't remember if I did the story.
Mhm.
Uh
Oh,
but
well.
this one pretty much starts off with why am I heard this? I think I did this book.
Oh damn. Okay,
Go
well,
to the
bring up
pad. Where's the first picture? Let's see. Go to
the
the
first
first
picture.
picture.
Okay.
You
Okay, there.
we thought did we ever talk about the Phoenix cutting off Steve's hand with the shield? I feel like we did, and Witch responded.
I don't. I don't recall that, but I'll take your word for it.
All right, I swear, Rob, either I dreamed it or I'm tripping. But
Mhm.
basically, Silver Surfer lands in Doctor Strange's place. Doctor Strange's already been bit, and
Yeah.
he's basically astral projecting to live. Obviously, they have a plan to go to go find Thanos. And Thanos is collecting the Infinity Stone.
Yeah. Of course.
We got the Jean Grey in this panel. Jean Grey got bit last issue, and when she died, it woke her Phoenix powers, which in my opinion should really burn out all the zombie shit. I don't know how zombie shit is
Yeah.
working.
You would
The Phoenix
figure
is
like
literally life
people.
at this point.
Yeah, you would figure like god level entities will be immune from the zombie virus, but
It's
yeah.
the embodiment of life. I can if it wasn't that, I maybe
Yeah, I mean
she's
technically, like
literally life.
anybody.
She's literally life.
Yeah, I mean technically anybody with a healing factor should not be affected by the zombie virus, you know. But hey,
At least with the healing factor, you just say, oh, it was stronger than that. But she's the embodiment of life itself. If she can get infected, everything should be infected. Like just
yeah,
in general.
yep.
But she grabs Tony. Tony tries to save Peter and Jess and Jessica. I'm gonna say Jessica Drew. Jessica Jones.
Okay, Jessica Jones. All right.
She fries Tony alive. It was the panel I think I shared.
Yeah,
And then
she
she eats.
melted. Yeah, she melted his helmet off first, so she
No,
could
no, no,
shoot
no. She
him.
ripped his helmet off.
I'm like looking at the picture right now.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
picture when she grabs him by the throat, she knocks his helmet off. It says
Oh,
flank.
okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. Okay.
And then she
Well,
fries him alive because she liked her meat cooked
there you go, audience.
and takes a big bite out of his neck.
Is anybody still in the mood for fried chicken after this, audience?
Yes,
Yeah, I
this does
wonder.
not change anything for me. I still eat fried.
Okay,
I
okay.
never had a weak stomach in that sense. Like I can watch a gory film and still be eating, be perfectly fine.
Okay, okay.
But yeah, she eats him. Captain America throws his shield. She uses her telekinesis, stops the shield, throws it back, and cuts off Captain America's right hand.
God damn.
I think I shared that picture. I don't remember.
Nah, you don't have that picture.
I have it, but I didn't share it with you. I was trying to limit the photo back.
Gotcha. So go ahead.
But and Cap's like, my arm's gone. You two, y'all need to go. Y'all be the future. I'm going to try to hold the line.
Hmm.
Obviously, he didn't do it that well, but we didn't see him die. But you have hope.
Yeah.
And then this motherfucker, this bitch here, flies off and goes through a rift to go fight and eat the Beyonder, apparently.
God damn, dude.
And I'm like, what the fuck?
Fuck. The Beyonder got
So,
infected, dude?
we don't fucking know. It seems like this book's stupid. I hate this issue. That's why I wanted to cover it. And I didn't even remember if I did or not.
Okay.
Because
Okay,
they
okay.
make so many leaps in logic. At least an
Mhm.
original thing, it was like, an original series, you're going to from event to event with the same people, so it was fine.
Mhm.
Here, there's so many leaks and logic. Having the Phoenix Force
Mhm.
here is already a big stretch. Thing saying she just went and ate the Beyonder, and then next time we cut back, it's just okay. I'll get there when we get there. We cut back to
Mhm.
Strange and them. Strange and Silver Surfer find Thanos, and they're like, "Bro, we're gonna help you get the Phoenix Stones." He's like, "What? Y'all finally saw the truth? Y'all understand the truth of Thanos?" And they're
Mhm.
like, "Look, listen, man. If we know that you want to fuck death, you want to put your penis in that death skeleton lid, and
Ugh.
in order to do that, you have to make her happy. You know what will make her happy right now?
Oh
Restoring
God.
the universe life back to what it was, because the balance of death is fucked up if niggas
Yeah.
can't really die.
Now, what it is Thanos just doesn't want death to be in an orgy with all the new incomers coming in after all this.
They can't. They're not dying. They're not going. That's the problem.
Oh, okay, okay, yeah.
They're
True.
not. It's basically the cancer verse situation where she's like, "What the fuck?
Mhm.
Where's my people at?" So that was like,
Gotcha.
we'll team up. I'll do it. But then we cut to Doom and them. Doom and others got affected off screen again. They keep doing it
Yeah.
in this book, and it's so dumb. Like Hulk got infected off screen. When the last time we saw Hulk, he couldn't be infected at the time. So it's like, what the fuck happened?
Bring up that picture.
Not yet. Oh,
Oh,
wait. You talking about the picture of the skin thing?
the one where the Grandmaster.
Not yet.
Okay.
Um, we cut back to Thanos. They trying to find Infinity Stones, and they go to the Grandmaster. And now you put it up. I didn't realize it was right next to the Thanos.
Gotcha.
As you can see here, Reed is missing all of his skin. Where did it
Another
go?
fucking character with no fucking skin.
Where did it go? I don't fucking know. Because last time we saw him, he had goddamn skin.
I don't know, man. Between him and
Also,
Akihiro, they gotta fight whoever
al-
looks more put together. I think
Yeah.
Akihiro from 6160 is doing a lot better than
also, also, Doom implies they ate the Beyonder together with the Phoenix, and I'm like, when the fuck did that happen?
when the fuck did
Because
half of this shit happen?
he straight up says, "You may thank me for consuming the entity's power cosmic. It was
Mhm.
Doom that helped secure all our futures. That's how they got this spaceship. So they can fly here. So either they ate the Phoenix after she ate the Beyonder, or they ate the Beyonder.
Wait, who is this
Where
they're
did?
eating again?
Right now, they eating go Grandmaster.
Oh well, deserved. He
Yeah.
deserves it.
Well, it doesn't matter because we're going to get a new adaptation of Marvel Zombies next year too, audience. So like,
Can we
come
just
on.
We
get
get a
one where
Marvel
someone
Zombies book
cares? Can
every
we get
single
one
month.
because anybody cares?
Mhm.
Can
I
I give
know,
my
I
right?
quick take? Can I give my quick take about all the Marvel Zombies books that are coming out right now?
Go ahead.
Look, I like Marvel Zombies. I feel like you can make it very interesting, but a lot of the times it just feels the same nowadays.
so
Mhm.
they don't care.
They don't care. They don't care about telling a good
It just,
zombie story, dude. I
it
think
just looks.
the last Black, White, and Blood was pretty good, and then
Yeah,
also Resurrection from 2020 was pretty good as
Yeah.
well.
yeah.
Those
It's
are
just
They
like
the
the
should
only.
have
only
finished
two good
those.
ones.
It just
I
only.
didn't mind the last Day of Decay was like the group zombie thing.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't really a zombie thing. They did fix it at the end,
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Marvel Zombie suffers the same thing that Age of Apocalypse does. It's overstaying its welcome.
yeah.
Mhm.
I think it'll be fine. You just stop starting over. I don't need like 19 different origins for this bullshit virus because
I
y'all make it
know.
worse every time.
I think that's why I liked those last two books that I brought up
Yeah.
because
Mhm.
like yeah they brought
New
up like they
characters.
might have brought up the beginning of it but not like all the time. It's not where it
Yeah.
started.
Mhm.
Oh,
Mhm.
look at it. With the Spider-Man Resurrection one, we jumped forward a few years. Like we weren't just really back in the beginning the whole time again,
Mhm.
No,
like
we
we
do
are
get
here.
flashbacks though
We
of
get
like the
flashbacks
start
when
of
you
it,
need
but
them, but
like
they're
it
not like
wasn't like the
dominating.
start, which I
Yeah.
Yep.
appreciate.
But
Mhm.
with this book, we cut to Peter and Jessica Jones, who are it's a random ass place. I'm like, how the fuck did they get here? It's bro. They're like some green. I thought it was a hellish place, bro. It's just some trees and some green smoke and shit.
Okay.
Cryptid, I
Okay.
was so confused reading this fucking book. And then Spider-Man hears something. He goes to a cave by himself like a fucking idiot, and then he gets the fucking symbiote.
Okay.
Go to that photo. I think I have it.
This is the last picture.
Oh, okay. Right before this, the symbiote, and through the symbiote, we find out this bullshit virus has something to do with Noel. Like you can see the squiggly eyes.
Okay, yeah, now I see that.
So then
Oh my
now I'm
god.
like,
Even
none of this shit
even
makes sense.
even the zombie plague can't escape symbiote herpes audience, apparently.
The
So
problem is there's no hints of symbiote shit here. It would have been different if Fantasy Four came back in like all black suits or something. I'll at least like give it to you. There's no hints for symbiote shit here. There's no reason.
yeah, yeah. We're going to see a new universe of zombies in a couple months anyway. So yeah,
Yeah,
I think
bro.
I'm
Yeah, this shit. I'm really waiting for this shit to end.
yeah.
Cause none of this shit makes sense.
Mhm.
Peter gets the symbiote out of nowhere just to have the black suit in the book. Jean Grey, everything about that was fucked up. People who they literally said can't be
Yeah.
infected or were shown to not be infected. The next issue was just randomly affected.
Hmm.
So it's like, bro, you this writer didn't care. I don't care.
Yeah.
No,
That's one of the frustrating things when you see when you read in a book audience when they make the rules only to break them later on. So what was the point of setting
Oh,
up
don't
those
you just
rules
love
anyway?
inconsistencies?
Exactly. You know.
so
So.
yeah.
Hmm.
So at this point, man, I really hope this is the last Marvel Zombie book until next year. Cause
Hmm.
like Critic said, they're gonna do it. Hopefully next time we get a good writer. Give me a tip for Dark. I feel like
Who
he can do something.
who's writing this book?
I don't even want to know anymore. Please
You
don't
know
be
who I
somebody I
want?
like.
You know who I want to potentially write a Marvel Zombies book, and this is just like completely random.
Ugh.
I think Peach Momoko can do an interesting take on this on Marvel Zombies.
Yeah, she has a gore factor. I'll give you that.
I
To
think she could
bring
do
something
something
up.
very interesting with it. I'm just saying, Ultimate X-Men's ending.
Hmm.
Give her a book.
Yeah, Marvel's going
Apparently
going
the
to
writer is somebody named
somewhere.
Parker. I don't know who that is. You know someone
Hmm.
last name Parker?
Bro, you think I remember any of these people's names?
Parker.
No,
No.
that's Chris.
No,
Chris usually knows.
no. Let's have
No.
James Tiny in the fourth or Tate Bromble write a zombie book because Tate Bromble's
Hmm.
already writing a zombie book.
Let's just move on from zombies with them. Let's
Let's
do
do
another
werewolves. Let's
vampire or werewolf thing or something. Yeah, we got already got Catwolf. Let that start a whole another thing. Marvel
Yeah.
werewolves,
Zombies
more
did have that
monsters.
tie-in with Evil Dead, was ended with him fighting the werewolf Avengers because they had a werewolf plague instead of a
Look,
zombie plague.
let's just do the monster mash, guys. Let's do the monster
Yeah,
mash.
There
do
you
the
go.
monster man. Make everyone just different monsters. So make do that. And they better just keep going
No,
back to
we
zombies.
gotta do a Marvel version of the Monster Squad movie from like the 80s.
Yep.
There you
That
go,
will
problem
be
solved.
something. Hey, and you can
Marvel
also have
directly ripped that off. The monsters. Y'all remember the monsters with the U?
Yeah,
Marvel
we
ripped
the
that off.
monsters.
Rip that off. Put that in New York. Let's go. I want that actual like book in active New York.
Yo, Marvel, we're giving you good ideas, okay? We're giving you good ideas.
There you go.
But
Yeah.
yeah, this shit got in, bro. I hope the next issue
They just
probably
need
not
to
the
take
last
a
one.
break.
I
They
need to
need
be
to
the last.
take a break from zombie books, okay? They just need to take a break.
True.
The
True.
only way you can redeem this book for me, it's not gonna save this book. But if this book gets an actual ending, where they just say fuck it, it's over. The zombie
Hmm.
thing cured or something, they'll make it a 10 out of 10 because no other book has that ending.
Oh,
At the very
that's
least.
true.
Hmm.
All the good zombie movies, zombie books are either unfinished or they get done into that stupid ass time loop that didn't make sense when they made it.
Hmm.
It made sense back in the day. Don't make sense now for half of these
Yeah,
stories.
exactly.
MC
But
Marvel Zombies.
And the
all right.
worst part is, Cryptid, the next
Yep.
image for the next issue, the cover is like the fake Civil War panel, a zombie
Oh,
Cap versus zombie Iron Man.
Can I be
Everybody, what the
100%
fuck?
real with you? Can I be 100%
oh God,
real with
what
you
are
when
they
it comes to
fighting
homage
over?
covers? I feel like
Food, I
sometimes
guess.
they work, most of the time they don't.
Hmm.
It looks bad,
What the fuck would they be fighting over at that point? You know,
bro.
like,
That's why they
Grab some
scraps of
meat.
people, bro.
yeah.
They want a femur.
There you go. But anyway, audience, alright, then any final thoughts before we move on to the last book of the night?
No, I want
We
to talk
gotta
about a
stop.
good book. I want to talk about a good book.
Okay. All right. So, with that, audience, we talked about enough about gore. Let's go a little bit more PG with the last book. So,
I wouldn't say this book is PG, but
mhm,
it is better than the last book we talked about because Briar
okay.
Knight's Terror is finally in my hands. Okay, audience, I need to preface this.
Briar
I'm gonna say,
returns.
yeah, for its
Ooh.
final arc. God damn it,
Mhm.
this fucking dog. Sorry.
Well,
Hey,
he
if
just
I
wants
could,
to be involved, bro. He heard Briar was back too.
if
I
I could do a
know
live
because I've
stream,
known about this return way before anyone else did. I knew about this since
yep.
July. July.
Hmm.
Everyone who knows me knows this. I talk about this book all the fucking time, okay?
Gotcha.
What do you have to be barking about? It
If
He
is
I could
wants to
do a
be
live stream of,
involved, right?
it is
hey, if I
9
could do a
p.m. You
live
don't need to
stream,
be barking like up a storm.
hey, if I could do a live stream with a cat in the background, we can handle the
Look,
dog in
cats
the
aren't as
background.
loud as huskies.
Okay.
Oh, bro, he just excited. Briar's back, all right? He's overexcited.
I
Hmm.
should be more overexcited. Anyways,
Go
yeah.
ahead, Witch. Go ahead.
So anyways, so we get like a little recap from the past two arcs, with everything that happened. If you know, you know. This fucking dog is gonna be the death of me. Okay, calm your fucking dog, dude. I
Okay,
fucking
go
swear.
ahead, Witch.
You know what? Give me a second. Give me a second.
Oh, he just excited, bro. Briar don't come by all the time, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, all right.
He's not
Okay.
barking to you, bro. Briar either. That's the funny part.
A solid 10 minutes, which is all 10 minutes all you need. So go ahead. Talk about it.
I'm just trying to fucking talk about a book, dude. This is the last book of the fucking night.
Yep, yep. Go ahead.
Anyways, we get a recap from what happened from the last two arcs. I'm not getting into it because now I'm annoyed. Okay?
Yeah.
But we
Mhm.
start off in a little city called like Steeples Pass, It's great.
Mhm.
They're just chilling. We open up with Briar and Spider, doing cute couple shit. They do like playful bickering and everything like that. We get a little flashback of when Briar was a child. And we do know that Grendrid was there when she was a child, how it be.
Yep.
And everything like that. But hey, don't worry. We gotta cut to my boy Roop. Can you go to the first
Yeah.
picture?
Right there. Which? Oh no, we lost Which.
Oh, see,
Okay.
see, should let the dog keep barking. This is how it be.
Oh no. Let me message Which audience.
Bro,
Give
what
me a
kind of
sec.
bird is that? Is that a crane? Is that, oh, no, it's not a
Hmm.
crane. Is that a stork? That's a stork.
Hmm.
Oh, I gotta look up this bird, bro. I got another answer.
Gotcha.
See, I can do this. Like, I don't think I'm scared of heights, but I'm not standing on a bridge that I can literally slip off of.
I know, right?
That's ridiculous. That's prime death.
you're you're playing with the forces of life at that point, audience. Rolling the dice. Okay. Uh, did okay,
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
okay, perfect.
Now I'm pissed.
Okay, talk
I'm
about it, man. Talk about it.
Anyway, so we cut to my boy Broop, and remember that old man from the
Hmm.
last time? Yeah. So they're talking about stuff like that they have to pass, like to go beyond the past and everything, and they have to go past the traps. And guess what we learn? We learn that this old man, I forgot his name. Don't worry about it. I'll remember it later. We find out that he survived the traps because he built them. Okay. And Roop's like,
Uh
what?
This motherfucker.
He's
huh.
like, It's like, what? It's like, you built such a desolate valley of agony and pain. Like, what the fuck is this? And like, because Grendra asked me to. Like, I should have never told you about this and blah, 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 blah. You know how it is. And so, and Roop calls, we're going to call him Lead Leg because that's what people are calling him. He's like,
Damn.
but like Baskor, and he's like, don't speak of that name, witch. Because, Roop is a witch. Who doesn't
Oh,
like
I
to
thought he
curse?
was talking to you.
Nope.
Oh, okay.
That's by Roop.
I'm reading my book, Winch.
Anyways, so yeah, we cut to the crooked castle, You know how it is, and on a cliff's edge. You know how it is, and so we see
Yeah.
this giant, like towery pillar thingy, and everything like that. And it's like Briar Rose soon approaches. Cast a spell. Bind me safe. Draw my blood. And we see Grendrid tweaking out. Can you go to the next issue? The next page, I mean.
Yep. Yep.
Yup, that's what she looks like. For now.
Mhm.
When I say girl is tweaking out, girl is tweaking out. Okay,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
but don't mind her. Don't mind her. We'll come back
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
her later.
Yeah.
And so basically, Roop tells everything to Briar and Spider and everything like that. And Briar's trying to keep a good spirits and everything, but then guess what? Invasion, guys, an invasion's happening
Oh
with
no. Wow.
yeah.
Always a fucking invasion, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
with how Spider is a blue elf person. You know how Well,
Yeah.
we find out that it's the people doing the invasion is her people, okay, the Norish, okay, and they got their shit together, and so they gotta go, and Briar's like, but they're Norish, you can talk to them, like reason with them. And Spider's like, they don't be interested in talking, they're not interested in talking and reasoning, you know how it is. And we see someone notice Spider, and they're like, oh my god. It's like, you Spider, you traitorous horsefly, blah 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 blah, and they have to run across the very thin ice path, But guess what? Most of the Norish, since they all decided to go all at once, they crash through and only one survives. Okay, I'm gonna go to the
Yeah.
next picture.
Right there. Just give it a sec.
Bonk. Briar hits her head. What happened to the picture?
Oh, sorry. Clicked on twice. Give it a sec.
Shame on
There you
you.
go. Okay.
So while Briar is unconscious, I wouldn't say asleep, unconscious, we learn something very interesting, okay? We learn
Yeah.
something very interesting about Briar's lineage. Okay. And so basically we see Briar and this other person arguing, and we learn that this other Norish person is Spider's sister. Okay. And everything
Mm-hmm.
like that. So lovely. Well, I think either brother or sister, doesn't matter. Sibling.
Okay.
Sibling.
Okay. Sibling.
Sibling, who gives a shit? Anyways, so when Briar is fully like awake, she's like, guys, I got news. Grendrid is my mom. Remember that green lady from the other picture?
Yeah. Oh
Yeah, that's her
wow.
mom.
Really? Oh, okay.
Well, she looked
Okay.
better before.
Oh, okay. Okay. Was just curious there, but all right.
And so Roop is like, you mean God mom? And she's like, no, like real mom. Real mom for sure.
You came out of this womb, little boy.
Oh, I'll get to wombs in a little bit.
So
That's
you're telling me
concerning.
you're going to grow up to look like her? Is what you're telling me in the future?
No, I don't think. Well, at least Roop is not the only member of this freaking group that has fairy blood in them. So, anyways,
Yeah. Yeah.
can you go to the next picture? So basically, Lead Leg over here is like, guys, get your shit together. We are at the traps. We are here now. And so then we cut back to the pyre thingy where Grendrid is, and obviously she's crashing out. And she goes into this room with like a chest of some sort that's like covered, that's like concealed in ice,
Oh.
and
Yeah.
everything like that. And so she unfreezes it, grabs the box, and then she opens the box. And you know what comes out? You know what's out of the box?
I can't say severed head because we already saw that earlier today. So what is it?
No, it's her womb.
Wait.
What?
Or what? What?
Her womb.
We're in her womb right now?
No, she's holding it.
Oh.
Her womb. WOMB. What?
That's
Yes.
on the Witcher shit.
Oh. Okay, I hope everybody finds something delightful in their Christmas boxes this year, audience. I just
Yeah,
want
so you tell me your Christmas box, you gotta get head, you'll get a head, you'll get a gut, so you might get your own fucking womb, apparently.
yeah. So
Yeah, don't worry
continue
about it.
on.
It's fine. It's fine.
I'm very
Yeah, so
worried.
basically basically she curses out Briar Rose and is like, "You are my greatest enemy of all." And so she gets a new fit. Can you go to the last picture?
Sure thing.
She gets a new fit, guys.
Okay, you can work with this. You know, like
Look at that, just hella.
that looks
Look,
like
I
That's
didn't.
hella.
Marvel.
That's hella mixed with Viper. That literally like same two green people.
Mm-hmm.
That ain't on me, okay?
Not everybody can wear the V-neck audience, but you know some wear it better than the others.
She needs to
So
show
Yeah.
off her. She
Who you
needs to show
trying
off
to?
her boobs, okay?
Who you trying to
yeah.
seduce? I'm not just playing with
Mm-hmm.
you.
Mm-hmm.
She needs to show them off, okay? There's nothing wrong with that. Anyways, I
Yep.
swear, when I read that reveal of Grendrid being Briar's mom while I was on the bus, I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me? I'm on the bus. I can't be shocked right now."
wow.
Oh, oh my goodness, dude! I was shook. It was a packed bus too, so you knew I had to keep it inside.
Yeah, yeah.
So that was interesting. The interesting thing to witness.
hmm
Um, yeah, I've been excited for this book, and I can't wait for the conclusion. You know, it's so weird to
hmm
have this book in my hand now because when this trade comes out, I better get like an omni or like a full on trade of all 12 issues.
Yeah.
Because if I don't get that, I'm gonna be pissed.
Make witches wish Christmas wish happen, audience. You know,
No, make my
Christmas.
birthday wish come true because it
Oh,
will end the month after my birthday.
oh, okay, okay, yeah, yeah. Let's make a birthday wish come true, audience. You know, go support this book so they'll give it a
Please,
Lux edition. You
please.
know.
I want this. I want it to come true, please.
Yep. So
Yeah,
yeah,
that's it.
I mean, another fascinating book to talk about, and wow, he talked about some uniquely twisted books tonight, audience. You know.
Yeah, this supposed to be a Christmas leading up to Christmas night, and we're doing Halloween still. Like, what's going on?
Demonic
What?
takes a presence. You know. Hey, I mean, I'm hoping for a grow lamp as under my Christmas tree this year, audience. But you know, if you want limbs, you have to be a special type of person to want those sorts of things in your Christmas boxes. But I'm not one of those special type of persons, you know. So
I am.
yeah, there you go. We found that one, audience. We found that one.
You should know
but
me
anyway,
by now, okay?
there you go. But anyway, audience, yeah, that's it. We reached the end of tonight's show. Thank you for joining us. Please leave us a like, comment, and subscribe. You know, and we'll be seeing you all next time.
Yeah, I want to go to. I want to go lay down.
Gotcha. All right. See y'all.